Number 77,
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Randle against Washington. Randle inside. Oh, misses the dunk. Thompson against McDaniels. The 3. And Thompson gets it to go.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
McDaniels from long range. Nails it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Luka Doncic with the 3-point answer. As competitive as they come.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Here's McDaniels. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. McDaniels got 5.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Washington in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Out to Thompson from the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Thanks for that, Allie. Yep, that one goes. He has 6.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Outside Irving to win the run. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's a big-time jam. Slams it right over Irving.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. One guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint. Here's Irving. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by McDaniels.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lively. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
Believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on a shot. Randall, good.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Randall against Washington. Randall, good. Randall's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's Washington missing.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's McDaniels. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor, love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And that one falls for Gobert. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Doncic, good.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Conley. Banked it in off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Doncic's shot is good.
Boy, what a high-arcing shot from Doncic. Seemed like that one was never going to get to the rim after it left his hand.
Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Minnesota. Outside for Irving. The three from Washington. Another three for Dallas.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They're leading by 8. Here's Edwards driving to the back. Oh! What a hammer! Oh, man!
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
No, child. Sit down.
Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Mavericks. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And, of course, the Timberwolves behind 4.5 games.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Edwards. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Thompson. 13 points in the win against Portland. And it's Irving missing. Irving's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Up the floor. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Gobert. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead. The Mavericks shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Irving for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Thompson against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Doncic following the score by Minnesota. And here's Thompson for 3. And again for 3.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that 3, he's now 5th on the all-time career list. Here's Randall. Lively grabs a miss.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
2 shots.
First one falls.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Both free throws good from Thompson.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Minnesota leading by 6. Randall finds DiVincenzo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Gobert inside. Washington's there. And the basket by Gobert.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Washington, a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 9. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Gafford. And here is Thompson from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Washington. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Washington's got 5.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
And Randall the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 11. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. On target from range. 16 points for him.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against Portland. Washington outside. And that one's good. Thompson.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be becoming easier for him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For Dallas, Kleba, he's checked in for Washington. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. Ingles, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ the horse is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. No good on the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And Gafford with the block. Doncic against DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Alexander Walker, the pass to McDaniels. Doncic grabs the miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Knocked away. DiVincenzo with the steal. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
You know, once he grabs the steal, it's off to the races for DiVincenzo. Extremely explosive.
Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Grimes. No made baskets yet. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Pass to Grimes. Here's Marshall. Ingles defending. Stolen by Ingles. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Mavericks shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. The open shot, Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Grimes. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Kleba finds Doncic. Here's the floater. McDaniels with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Here's Grimes. Still without a bucket. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Reed in the post. He's guarded by Gafford. And Reed with a basket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Mavericks shooting about 47%. A nice number. Dinwiddie outside. Fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's become more the norm for Dinwiddie now, guys. He once was a poor long-distance shooter, but now he's made a big jump in that part of his game.
Now here's Ingles. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Mavericks trail by 13. Dinwiddie with it. And here's Gafford. 23 points for him last game against Portland.
And he lived at the line. They could not find a way to stop him without fouling. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
And Minnesota with possession here after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's McDaniels. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Irving, the pass to Marshall. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. Pass to Irving. Got a piece of it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Irving's got 9 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. During the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. Number 5, the Mavericks.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Over Irving. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Alexander Walker's got 5. Mavericks trail by 13. Now here's Dinwiddie. To the inside. Here's Gafford. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Here's Irving. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving looking around. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league. Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
Dillingham's checked in for McDaniels. He hits the second from the line. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, there was still a pretty sweet flavor.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Irving for three. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Lets it go from deep. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Dillingham. Ingles has got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Knocks it loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Here's Irving. He's got 15. Launches a three. Reed with the rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Now Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's Gafford. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Gafford's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Irving against DiVincenzo. The three. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Grimes. And a two-handed jam.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Mavericks trail by 19. Irving for three. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that one comes up a bit short. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Grimes, the pass to Gafford. Here's Grimes. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And Doncic has subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Here's Randall driving in. Off with the layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 20.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Now here's Doncic from deep three-point range. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. 20 points for him.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
Edwards with it. And Edwards slams it in.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. The three from Thompson. Minnesota with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And the basket by Edwards.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Off the mark there with a 3.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Mavericks trail by 20. Outside Irving. Washington left side. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Team foul.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Marshall, he's checked in for Irving. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels is checked in for DiVincenzo.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Conley against Doncic. Shot to stop the run. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Minnesota leading by 21. Conley passes to Gobert. Over Lively. Gobert no good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Doncic. Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Minute 32 left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. The 3 from Washington. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Takes it inside. It's good. McDaniels got 11 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Washington outside. Inside. Here's Thompson. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Irving's checked in for Marshall. .52 seconds left in the second. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 22 points.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Conley. And rejected.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Doncic, no good. Minnesota leading by 17. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lays it in off the breakaway. He has 6.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Irving for 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Almost there. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Mavericks.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 18. On the court for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Minnesota has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Thompson against McDaniels. Misses in close. Outside Irving. Out to Thompson. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Minnesota leading by 18. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got 8.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
Edwards looking it over. Over Irving. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. But they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Lively. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Here's Thompson. It's deflected.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Yep, count it. He's got 17.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Outside Irving. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And Dallas calls time here. And some rookies here that have wasted no time making their defense stand out. You look at Lively, a force on the defensive end, 3rd in the league in block shots.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
Well, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over him. One of the best of all rookies denying the rim.
Pass to Irving. Looking to win the run. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Randall outside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And in the category of free throw shooting, they're in the top half of the league. I wouldn't call it a strength, but they're not giving away too many points at the line.
And their ability to hold down the score against opponents means they don't have to enter desperation mode offensively very often. That's a big plus.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
So he gets them both.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Knocks down the triple.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 16. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And it's Gobert. Oh, my
I mean, just
some.
hard on that one, B.A.
The Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Up and over Conley. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some. These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. And Daniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And here's Doncic outside. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
And Dallas calls time here. while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively. He doesn't have to go far to flush it.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Lively. Irving with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 30.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Randle. Washington grabs the miss. This Maverick squad struggling. Throws it up high, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
McDaniels against Thompson, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Doncic against Conley. Lively passes to Thompson. Back to Lively. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Randle. And that one is hammered home.
Randle, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Now Doncic. 21 points in the game. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Randle. It's stolen by Washington. Irving against Edwards. Irving goes in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Let's use this break to have a look at the best defensive teams this season, according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The fourth spot held by Minnesota.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
That free throw no good. The Mavericks making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Here's DiVincenzo. 15 points in the game. Gobert against Lively. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
The Mavericks shooting about 53% in the third, a very good number. Pass to Lively. On the take, and a slam dunk by Lively.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Randle deciding where to go with it. Deflected. DiVincenzo against Thompson. And here's Doncic. Here's Irving. Give him 31 now. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Rebound Minnesota. Randle's got rebound number 7 tonight. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, He's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
DiVincenzo really setting the tone offensively. Fantastic stuff from him tonight.
Lively with a screen on Ingles. The three from Thompson. Minnesota with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Counted.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 13 points in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's the fast break. Thompson with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Doncic. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
The Timberwolves shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. DiVincenzo misses the jumper from the wing. Well, the Mavericks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Here's Doncic. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half. And here are the Timberwolves. Randall inside. Marshall's there. Randall, good.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Here's Irving. Missed inside.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Ingles. DiVincenzo's got 21 points in the game. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Sweet little floater. 27 points for him.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
To the inside. Here's Marshall. Got a hand on it. Outside. DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Lively. Thompson with it. Randall's in his pocket. From downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Irving. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one a little long.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Pass to Grimes to halt the run. Knocks it down from distance. Grimes has got 7 points. Outside Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Jacks up a three. And so it's Minnesota building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other, offensively or defensively. Let's talk.
And Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
The problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Minnesota has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Lets it go. DiVincenzo can't hit. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Pass to Marshall from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Reed passes to DiVincenzo from the high post. And Grimes pulls it down. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Gafford. DiVincenzo covering. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
We've seen Kyrie do this so many times, precise in the two-man game. Lethal, too.
Here's Minot, and he drives in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Irving for 3. That shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Minot can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Marshall. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Timberwolves substitution. Miller. Joe Ingles.
And so it's Dallas with it. Again, the miss by Dallas. Now here's Miller. He's covered closely. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Washington's shot is good.
Well, there's a lot of skill to Washington's offensive game now. He doesn't just have to rely on athletic ability to score.
From the wing, Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
That's good for Miller. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Grimes, the pass to Washington, and Washington powers it through.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Dallas has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Outside Irving. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. No one near him. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Edwards. Oh, it's a big-time jam! Slams it right over Irving.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Dallas is shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Here's Washington. Three-pointer. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
So for Dallas, Lively comes in for Gafford, and it's Klay Thompson in for Grimes.
One shot.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Thompson outside. Pass to Lively. Here's Marshall, guarded by Edwards. 6 to shoot. Now Washington. Can they get it? Minnesota with a rebound. Alexander Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Reed, good. So it's the Mavericks now. Irving with it. Thompson outside. Back to Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 40 points.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
And Minnesota calls time here. checked in for the Mavericks. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Irving finds Dinwiddie. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Takes a 13-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got 42 in the game.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson left side. Washington outside. For 3, Dinwiddie. Miller pulls it in. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Donte DiVincenzo.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
I'll tell you what, his performance was just what they needed to stop their losing streak. That's what it takes. Somebody you might not expect coming in and taking over. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Outside Irving. The layup off target. Minnesota's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Releases. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Assist from Luka Garza.
And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have and getting it right.
Top of the key, and the jumper falls for him.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Mavericks shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. There's the three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Here's Reed. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Thompson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic passes to Washington. No good on the triple. Minnesota shooting around 53% in the fourth. Here's Dozier. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 24.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Garza. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
DiVincenzo can't hit. And so it's Dallas with it. From deep, here's Doncic. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Right side Reed. Three-pointer, no good. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shot on the wing. Reed can't hit.
How impressive has he been tonight, battling inside in the trenches?
Irving against DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. And here's Washington. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 35 in the game.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And Minnesota making a change here.
Minor, Terrence Shannon.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. DiVincenzo against Doncic. On the wing, Thompson. Here's the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Dallas is shooting at 49% so far in the game. Lively finds Irving. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Irving. Shannon's shot is off. And here's Dallas. And here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 37. Here's Dillingham. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Minnesota again missing. And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 19. Pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. From 9 feet out. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Irving's got 44. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Doncic. Lets it go from 14. Dillingham with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. 9 seconds left in the fourth. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we present the player of the game, Dante DiVincenzo.